was Philly ever a super team?
Philly was definitely a super team, bro, and this not talked about enough, bro. Bro, how y'all lose to Toronto, bro? Y'all are a super team. How y'all go 7 games down to the last shot against Toronto? Don't get me wrong, Toronto was a good team. They wound up winning the championship. Not like they didn't lose to the champions.
Yeah. Eli, just go down the list of names, right? Just list some players off, just some. Just go ahead.
Bro, they had Jimmy Butler on that team. Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, JJ Redick. I mean, come on, bro. They it's a lot more. Look it up for me real quick.
You said JJ Redick, you said Tobias
Harris, Jimmy Butler,
Simmons,
Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons.
But those are just the main guys we're looking at right now.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Like you said, against the Raptors,
Jimmy Butler averaged 18.2 points. Embiid averaged 27.5 points. Tobias Harris averaged 18.2 points. Ben Simmons averaged 16.9 points. And you know what he offers as a facilitator and as a defender, bro. Keep that in mind. Josh Richardson was there as well. He averaged 14 points. You know what I'm saying?
Top of that, they were the 3rd seed on top of that.
That too. And Josh Richardson was a very reliable scorer for them, bro. This is a lot, bro. You do not win a championship with this team, or at least go to the finals, bro. Y'all went to a 7-game series down to the last shot with the Toronto Raptors. It's no way. They deserve a lot of criticism for this. This is crazy. I don't know how they didn't win with this team right here. Definitely a super team. Definitely not talked about enough, bro. This is one of the most epic failures of a super team that is not talked about, bro. This is not no a watered down version of super team. No, this is a super team for sure, bro.
For sure.
And I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Go ahead.
Because even you could go back, but even after those years, all those guys got better, or they had their best seasons after that year. So it's just absurd. But you gotta keep talking on what you're saying.
Yeah, I just don't get how a team constructed like this loses. I don't know. But all I do know is your boy, what's his name? Joel Embiid, who be talking all that crap. He got sent home by Kawhi looking like this, bro. Come on, bro. And you still ain't get back yet. It's always been an excuse. Okay, last year we get you was hurt. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, it's always a scapegoat. It's always a blame game. Try to blame Ben Simmons for he passed up the layup or whatever. Bro, it was 2 minutes left in that game, bro. Why are we not talking about that? Why we don't talk about that? We talk about Ben Simmons passing up a layup, but it's still 2 minutes left in regulation. You know what I'm saying? You want to make excuses. What happened the year before that? What was the excuse the year before that? It's always an excuse. But I'm done. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, because I'm about to cook these boys. Like, I'm about to go down a few years stretch and about to just do it to them. So, like, since we're already on that topic, 2019 year, we go down the list: Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, JJ Redick, Ben Simmons, even Greg Monroe, decent on the bench, Amir Johnson, bench guys, decent bench guys. With a team like that, so you have 4 stars already, plus one of the greatest shooters of all time, near the bottom 10. He's amazing. So then you go up to Joel Embiid, decreased from the playoffs as we love to know and seen him do all day. He went from 27 a game in the playoffs to 18 points. 27 a game in the regular season to 18 points a game off 37 field goal in the semifinals against Kawhi Leonard. Okay, like Jimmy Butler was the leading scorer on his team, showing 44, averaging 22 points. Like this team was alright terrible. They just got figured out by them. Tobias Harris, 14 points off 38 field goal, terrible. Like these guys just underperformed as a team together. Ben Simmons didn't get to play. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm bugging. That was the next year. He averaged 12 points, off 60 field goal. Okay, that's nice. He only averaged 5 assists. That's not what we've known to see him do. But what I'm gonna get on his ass about is that his assignment as the best defender on the team is to guard Kawhi Leonard. And Eli, how much points you think Kawhi Leonard averaged this series? Just take a guess.
I think he averaged 30 in that series.
35, Eli. 35 points per game. 35. And Kawhi's a good scorer. He's a great scorer. Probably the best two-way scorer in the league. Two-way player in the league. But I'm sorry, Kawhi averaging 35 points, coming off an injury, coming off an injury. Are you serious? This guy had a career-threatening injury. He just came off in the second round, dropped 35 against the guy who we said was the best all-around.
Dropped him off, looking like this,
looking like that. And it was I blame Joel Embiid for the loss in general, because you're not gonna be the best player and go out there and average 18 points off 37 field goals. That's not what the best players on the team do. They don't do that. The great bigs don't do that. They don't do that, especially not in the midst of their prime.
And who was shutting you down? Marc Gasol?
Marc Gasol is crazy.
You gonna tell me Marc Gasol shutting you down, bro? That's crazy.
That's like crazy. So now we move on to 2020. Josh Richardson's still there. They get rid of Jimmy Butler. They pay Tobias Harris. They chose to, a dumb move in my opinion. You chose to keep Tobias Harris. Now they play the Celtics. Now this is a young team. Jason Tatum about 23 years old. Jaylen Brown 24. They play these guys and get swept, Eli. They play these guys with the better advantage. Okay, Ben Simmons doesn't play, but you still got Tobias Harris, still got JJ Redick, Josh Richardson, still got a team. Celtics have these young guys and Marcus Smart. You play these guys, you lose 4-0. You didn't manage to win a game. These guys didn't manage to win a game. Okay, Joel did as much as he could, but there's always more you can do. He did not win a game. And then again, it wasn't even in the ECF. He wasn't even able to make it to the ECF. Again, he fails 2 years in a row with the team he has. And they were, I believe, second seed this year. So you just, it's this repeat constant failure. So he fails again. So now we move on to 2021, man. And okay, so who's on this team? Okay, so James Harden's not here yet because he just got here during the 2022 playoffs. So he still has Ben Simmons. Like you talked about, Ben Simmons passes up the lane, but there was 2 minutes in regulation left in time. There's so many things. There's so many other things that could have went down in the playoffs, in just in that time. And the fact to lose to the Atlanta Hawks, man, like it's kind of embarrassing. No offense to them, they're very good now, but just to lose to Trae Young and John Collins, in which was John Collins battling injuries, to lose to Clint Capella, like. Give me. I want to search up the stats to that.
Trust in the process. No, it's loading the process.
Yeah, bro. Like you guys said, trusting the process, and it's like nothing to trust.
It's loading, nigga. It's loading. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, and they still want us to believe to trust in the process. But y'all, let's go check that. Oh, the Sixers were the first. Sorry, my bad. The first seed in 2021, and they lose to the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta, bruh. Like, there's no way. I mean, Joel, he goes out there, average 30 and 13. Okay, I give him that. That's something, I guess. But I just don't think that you should be able to lose to a team like that. A team, you were 8 games over, and you lose to these guys. And Trae Young, he had a decent series, but he didn't have, the greatest series. I mean, he averaged 29 and 11, but he was shooting 43 from the field, not too well from the 3. So these guys couldn't manage to, take it to even. Oh, it went to 7. I'm sorry. They couldn't even. They were up 2-0 as well through the last game. They only needed one more win. They were up 2-0 through the last few games. They end up catching up. It's like, damn. So then moving on from that, you got 2022. I'm not even going to speak on that. You say Joel was injured, even though he decreased from 31 points per game scoring title to 22 in the playoffs. So I'm gonna let that slide. He just had 60 tonight. Hopefully he could reciprocate that in the playoffs. He can go do something this year because we're tired of trusting the process. We're sick and tired of it. These guys can't even get us to the East. Sorry, not us, because I'm not from Philly. They can't even get their team to the damn ECF. You got the Philly.
They need to make that call. AI need to come out of retirement. They need to
or something. Or something. Because the only Philly doing something for the damn thing. I mean, you got the Eagles and the damn thing. Phillies. In baseball, these guys ain't doing nothing for their damn organization, their franchise, their city, man. These guys ain't doing nothing. Can't even make a damn ECF. Like, this is tiring. If they would have made an ECF, you're like, okay, we could trust the process. We could pay attention to these guys.
I feel sorry for you. Bro, I feel sorry for you if you go home and turn on the Sixers game, bro. Bro, it's a lot you missing, bro. Don't waste your time with that.
Man, that's really it, man. Constant failures after trusting the process. A lot of trades have been going through the system. A lot of pickups. Like, there's a lot of guys who you've been seeing in a Philly uniform in just the past 2 years. Only guys who have stayed is Tobias and Joel, and it's looking like Tobias might be traded soon. I'm not gonna lie. he definitely wasn't worth the $100 million, you know, or picking him over Jimmy. Probably would have won a ring with Jimmy already. Who knows? No, you know, no one knows. But
hey, Tobias, we gonna call you Toby, bro.
Toby, yeah.
You ain't got it, Toby.